Good morning, and welcome to another episode of The Quote for Today. I'm your host, Michelle Frisby, and I'm so glad you're here. Today's quote speaks to a kind of wisdom that often goes against everything we've been taught about strength. In a world that celebrates the unbreakable, the unyielding, the never give up mentality, there's profound courage in today's words. Real strength is knowing when to bend instead of break. Think about the mighty oak tree and the flexible willow. In a fierce storm, the oak, for all its impressive stature, can snap under pressure. But the willow, with its graceful ability to bend and sway, survives the same winds that topple its more rigid neighbors. This is nature's lesson in true resilience. We live in a culture that often mistakes stubbornness for strength, rigidity for resolve. But real strength isn't about never yielding. It's about having the wisdom to know when flexibility serves us better than force. It's about recognizing that sometimes the most powerful thing we can do is adapt, adjust, or even step back. This kind of strength requires deep self-awareness. It asks us to distinguish between our core values, which should remain steady, and our methods or expectations, which can be fluid. When we bend in the right places at the right times, we preserve what matters most while allowing ourselves to flow with life's inevitable changes. Morning intention. Identify one area where you've been rigid and ask yourself, what would it look like to bend here instead of break? During the day. When you feel resistance building, pause and ask, is this a moment to stand firm or to find a new way forward? Evening reflection. Notice one situation today where flexibility served you better than force would have. Here's a practice I call the flexibility check. When you're facing a challenge, imagine yourself as both the oak and the willow. Ask, what would the oak do? Then ask, what would the willow do? Often, the willow's approach reveals a path you hadn't considered, one that preserves your energy and achieves your goals with greater ease. Two related quotes to reflect on. The green reed which bends in the wind is stronger than the mighty oak which breaks in a storm. And water is fluid, soft, and yielding, but water will wear away rock, which cannot yield and is not flexible. Until we meet again tomorrow, let's make it a great day.